Okay, so today we're going to talk about creating a hypothesis because it's something that you're going to need for your assignment in your 5-minute experiment today, but it's also something you'll need to do for in-class practice. So all of you know the scientific method. We've talked about that. You've already looked at the research methods. We're looking specifically at the experimental method right now. In creating a hypothesis, you have to have a problem or a solution. So the hypothesis that you see here, the consumption of caffeinated beverages prior to physical activity increases athletic performance. That's a hypothesis. An easier way to say it, and possibly the easiest way to do it in this class so that you don't screw up independent and dependent variables, is to create an if-then hypothesis. So you could say it like this. If you consume caffeinated beverages prior to physical activity, then you will perform better. It's the same concept, it's the same idea, same sentence. It's just written in a way so that we separate the independent and the dependent variable. The if will have the independent variable and the then will have the dependent variable. So if you consume caffeinated beverages prior to physical activity, then you will perform better. So let's talk about these independent and dependent variables. We have the independent variable as a factor that the experimenter is manipulating. I talked about this a little bit yesterday in class, but that would be the IV, independent variable. It's just shortened. The dependent variable is the factor the experimenter is measuring. All other factors in the experiment need to be controlled or attempted to be controlled by the experimenter. So in this case, the independent variable is the caffeine, and the dependent variable would be the athletic performance. Now you'll end up getting a worksheet in class that we will do as a group, and we will go over tomorrow. So take that time, practice forming your hypotheses into if-then hypotheses, and then breaking out the independent and dependent variables along with the experimental and control groups.